travel advisor at Breathless Getaways. Welcome to my channel. Today I am doing this video because I've been getting a lot of questions on how do I determine where to travel to next. So I want to help you answer those questions. I want everybody to get back out traveling, but obviously in a safe way. So I'm going to share with you my tips on how I chose the next destination that I'm going to take, and hopefully this will help you. So please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel because I'm doing so many more videos. You'll receive 3 a week on my tips and my advice and my travel inspiration from all over the world, and I hope you enjoy. So first, you need to find out which countries have reopened to tourism. Not all countries have reopened. There are a lot of countries that are still closed, and it all determines where you're traveling from. I know for US travelers like myself, there are Caribbean islands that have reopened, not all of them, but there are a lot of islands that have reopened, like Dominican Republic, Barbados, Turks and Caicos, Aruba, Mexico, but there are still a lot of European countries that we cannot travel to right now. Second, you want to see what the requirements are prior to arrival and during your vacation. So there are a lot of countries where you need to take a PCR test. Some of them say within 2 days, some say within 3 days, some say within 5. You need to check to make sure when you need to provide that test. And you need to be so careful because when they say 3 days prior to travel, that means you need to take your test 72 hours before getting on that flight. Not taking the test 6 days prior and then providing the information 72 hours prior. You need to actually take that test 72 hours prior. So just be very careful with what the requirements are before you even arrive there. Some islands also require that you complete an ED card online, which is the embarkation and disembarkation form that you used to complete on the flight. So honestly, I like this idea better. You complete it online in the comfort of your own home and don't have to worry about filling this out on a flight. I couldn't stand that. They would always wake me up. So now you can fill this out online before you even arrive to the destination. So now after determining which countries are open for you to travel to, what their protocols are before you even arrive, next you want to check to see which airlines are flying to these destinations. So for me, my go-to is Delta, JetBlue, and American. American is still blocking middle seats as well, and Southwest. So check to see which airlines are going to that destination, what their protocols are, and then from there you determine which one you'll book with. So now that you've determined which country is open for you to travel to, you know their protocols, you've determined which flight you're gonna take, now you wanna look to see which hotels are open. So check to see which resorts are open in your destination that you chose, and then you wanna see what their protocols are. For me, I wanna make sure I'm safe. So I wanna know, what are these resorts doing to keep their guests safe? Do they have online check-in? Are they operating at 50% capacity? Is it 75% capacity? Are they requiring masks for only hotel staff and not the guests? For me, I have to say, I want the guests to have to wear masks as well in common areas, and of course, social distancing. But hey, to each his own. Some people may want to travel to a country that says guests don't need to wear masks because they've taken a COVID test. Whatever floats your boat, just make sure there are protocols set in place with these resorts that you choose or that you're looking into, and that will help you determine which place to book with. So for me, I was looking into a few different islands to travel to. I narrowed it down to one, and that island is Aruba. So I'm going to Aruba next week. I'm really looking forward to it. So what I liked about Aruba and what made me feel safe is that they require everyone to take a COVID test either before you arrive to Aruba or once you get to Aruba. So you will not leave that airport until you take a COVID test. That made me feel comfortable. From what I've heard, I have a few friends that just came back. They said they felt so safe. Everyone is wearing a mask in common areas where if you can't social distance, and obviously everyone is social distancing. Hotels are operating at half capacity, same with restaurants as well. And they just felt like they were in paradise, and they felt absolutely safe, much more than where they currently are right now if they're located in the US. So this is why I chose Aruba, and I will report back to you all and share my experience. So be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel so that I can share my experience with you, and I'll tell you exactly what you need to do to get to Aruba if you're interested in traveling. So until my next video, take care everyone and be safe. Bye.